Hey there, this is Mini Pots here, and I am happy to say I got the elephants or the mammoths completed from DZ Miniatures. So now my cavemen can hunt the mammoths. I say that with the understanding that as I was walking through the kitchen, I had the varnished miniatures on a tray, a pizza box that didn't have pizza in it. I managed to save it. I thought perfect thing for priming, painting, varnishing stuff. And my middle child jumps up and he hits the box out of my hands. It goes flying. One of them, no problem. It didn't even hit the floor. It just jumped up and landed. The other one went flying. And so I have to piece these back together, and that is the life of where we're at. And if your hobby has complications, like this will sometimes be a complication. Sort of a bummer. I'm going to be doing a little bit of tufts and ground stuff on the bottom, but I'm not worried about that. I just wanted to get the majority of it done. And I'm very happy with these. Beautiful miniatures. Thought they came out nice. This, of course, is the aggressive one. I like he has his mouth open. Just a different minute. But now I have a new challenge. I have to get those put back on. And these are the white metal, and I'll have to drill it and get it put back on. Okay. So I will get these fixed, and it is what it is, and that's part of the thing of having family, and things happen. And I did not see it happening, but it happened right in front of me. I could not have foreseen it in any way, shape, or form. So we can review. That is what I got finished. We had sick family, myself being one of the sick people. I have not really done anything. I have been working on, I do little notebooks for my games. So this is how I know when I'm really excited about something. I do little entries, I do layout, and this is how I keep track of the game. And I've done this for Forbidden Psalm. I did this for Hope is for the Dead. And I did little random name things, name generators. I have my family. I'm not finished with it, but I will then have a synopsis of what happens each year. I'll do an opposing force after probably 2 or 3 pages, and then I'll probably get 2 or 3 games in this game if I play that long. If not, hold on, another game at the back, and I'll get a nice little picture of the book as a cover. I'll do probably, I'm thinking 1/3 of the cover. This is a look term A6, I think. And I wish they would tell you what the size is in it. And I did the dot grid, so that way I can do the nice little boxes. I have templates, so that's not all. I'm not doing it freehand always. But these books come with labels if you don't want to do everything freehand. Yeah, it doesn't tell me the size, but they have. So that's just my weirdness. I'm sure that other people will do it different, and I have my lions and aurochs, the sort of bison piece, painted up. I've ordered some bison and some more lions and some hyenas and I think some wolves. looking for some wolf cub miniatures. Then I'll be looking for some dire wolves as well. But that's the next thing. And some woolly mammoths. I think I found a source on Etsy. I've been communicating with them, but excuse me, I have not heard back from them. So that's what's happened and where I'm at. I'm trying to paint the hand weapons, and I'm going to be putting the mammoth back together, and we will see what we can get done there. Maybe I can get a game in and do a walkthrough for you folks that might be interested in this, and he wants to see something on to get an idea of how it looks. I like the idea of it's a D10 system, and it seems different enough, and it's crunchy enough, and you're generating food. Anyway, that's Hide, Stone, and Bone. I did a walkthrough of that, flip through of that with the book, and I hope you managed to see it. If you haven't, go back and watch it. It is a game that I am excited. I did get the Joseph McCullough's Warriors of Athena, Heroes, and Quests, and I have some ideas for them. The books are nicely done. They're really beautiful editions. I have not read them yet. I've flipped through them a couple of times, and it's a cool idea. It really is. It's something different. I have some ideas for making cyclopses and centaurs and that type of thing, but that's a different thing. That doesn't have really attention right now. This is where it's at, which I'm grateful to have something that has me so peaked. But certain things now, this can set me back if I'm not careful. So I've got to be careful how I pin it, and if there's any minor fractures in there that might get exacerbated with me drilling and doing a pin, I've got to be careful, because the setback of and it was an accident. The little guy has ADHD and he's all over the place. I get it. It happens with him more. This type of stuff happens with him more times than not, more frequently than not, and we get it. We know where he's at. If he wants to do something on purpose, you'll know. And this was an accident, but it was a downer. Still sort of a little bit in shock about it. Not really reading anything other than the rule books that I've just mentioned, the Hide, Stone, and Bone, the Warriors of Athena. I did have my birthday a couple of weeks ago, and I may have mentioned that, but I did get the book, the rule book, The Doomed. I may have mentioned that. I forget right now. And I've got the things for myself that I picked up were the minis, the stuff from Eureka Miniatures. These guys, I've ordered some stuff from North Star Miniatures. Let's see how long it takes to get here. And some Badger Game stuff. So that is that. I have some things I'm excited about that are coming out, and they'll be out soon, within the next 6 months. But I think that merits its own thing. And I'll be doing try to get in a couple of flip-throughs. I had all these great plans, and this illness over the last 2 weeks, and then school being out and taking up some personal time from my wife and myself sort of messed some of my plans up. I'd hoped to get a couple games in, and that's not happened, but we'll make do. Listen, if you are have watched, and you enjoy the show, please consider subscribing. I'm a little bit off. This is a show about someone with ADHD and trying to find momentum and stay there. And for me, it's a problem in the fact that I would actually like to complete projects. I know I'm in a stage where there's certain things I just want to get done, and I'm not always able to, and it's very frustrating. My wife has been supportive, family for the most part, other than our kids, so they're as supportive as they can be, but they understand, and they have their own interests, and they have their own challenges. And it's just, this is it, and it's going slowly, and things feel like they're going in the right direction with me finding hide, stone, and bone. Now, my first experience with something like this was when I found a forbidden psalm where I was able to, I just wanted to play it, and I got it done. And I didn't have I have a new set of a war band all set to go over here that I will be playing with sometime soon. I'm doing it as a solo game, but I liked these. They're a combination of, most of them are Frostgrave minis with some kit bashing from other Frostgrave sets or Oathmark sets, I think. And I think this may be a head from, that's a Frostgrave. But I have this kit bash here of almost an Imperial Knight, because I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about Imperial Knights. Stormcast Internal, where the lantern is from the Frostgrave set, and the sword is actually a spear that I modified. The backpack, which looks hilariously small on her, is from the Frostgrave set. But right now, my focus has been on the Hidestone and Bone. I'm so grateful that this game came out. So hopefully the audio is okay, since I just noticed that my mic was not plugged in. And thank you very much for watching. Have a great one. I do have a Ko-fi link in my about the channel. So if you want to donate to help me out, it would be very much appreciated. And thank you very much for watching if you made it this far. Take care. Happy gaming.